berbagai lah mereka menulis, cara-cara menulisnya berbagai. Sebab saya refer kepada banyak nota, ada setengah nota menggunakan YT, ada setengah yang menggunakan RT, ada setengah menggunakan XT dan sebagainya. Tetapi yang menariknya Epsilon, kebanyakan menggunakan Epsilon lah. Kebanyakan model menggunakan ataupun kebanyakan data menggunakan Epsilon T. Mereka menggunakan Epsilon. Simbolnya ialah Epsilon. Tetapi kalau melihat segi aspek yang lain, kebanyakan data perkenalkan model dia kadang-kadang guna RT, XT, YT dan sebagainya. So you kena ingat RT bermaksudnya is a RT ataupun YT adalah variable yang hendak kita anggarkan, dan epsilon T adalah epsilon T minus 1 dan epsilon T adalah dia punya error. Error. Sekejap saya nak ambil pen sekejap. Now, so anggaran bagi sesuatu moving average seperti saya katakan tadi, you boleh gunakan sama ada YT, Y sub T ataupun X sub T ataupun whatever lah A sub T. For this case digunakan RT. So setengah model ditulis Y sub T is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. Okay. Ada setengah pakai C. C is a constant and mu is also a constant. Okay, minggu sudah saya dah terangkan apakah dia C, apakah epsilon T, maksudnya epsilon T adalah error. Error is YT minus by Y hat T. Kalau epsilon T minus 1 is equal to YT minus 1 minus by Y hat where Y hat T minus 1 and so on so forth lah. Okay. Kalau epsilon T minus 2 is equal to YT minus 2 minus by Y hat T minus 2. Dan seterusnya lah. That is how we estimate epsilon T. Okay. Now the issue here, how to find epsilon T and how to find theta 1 and how to find C. Okay. So hari ini saya akan tunjukkan bagaimana anda mendapatkan epsilon T dan sebagainya lah. Epsilon T, C dan theta 1. Ada cara dia. So sebelum tu kita nak tunjukkan bagaimana kita mendapat epsilon T. Epsilon T. So yang pertamanya ialah untuk mendapatkan epsilon T, anda boleh gunakan secara salah satu caranya adalah gunakan kaedah simulation gini. Digunakan. Katakan kita ada T. So now we try to find epsilon T. Epsilon T. So let's say I have here so I want to find epsilon T. So epsilon T is equal to, katakan I have the data here. So here is times. Time can be day lah. Katakan time ni kita ambil day. Day 1, okay. Day 2, day 3, day 4, let's say day 5. So let's say YT is the price of a share price. Harga saham, share price, ataupun stock price, ataupun stock price, harga saham. Okay. So here is epsilon T. So YT, epsilon T is equal to YT minus by Y hat T. Jadi untuk YT, let's say katakan nilai di sini lah 10, katakan sini ada nilainya 10. Harga saham hari pertama ialah RM10. Hari kedua katakan nilainya RM15. Hari ketiga RM12. Hari keempat RM13. Dan hari kelima katakan RM12. So you want to estimate epsilon T. So epsilon T you can estimate by using, by setting up Y hat T. First you setting up Y hat T. Y hat T yang pertama tu kita andaikan epsilon T untuk kita andaikan epsilon 0. Okay, now katakan di sini ada, sebelum ni kita ada T is equal to 0. Kita andaikan epsilon 0 is equal to 0. Epsilon 0 is equal to 0. So here, epsilon 0 here is equal to 0. So by definition, your YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. Okay, by definition. So untuk Y0, so mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon 0. So bila kita andaikan epsilon 0 is equal to 0, automatically here become 0 and this part is equal to 0 and Y0 is equal to mu. So sini nilainya adalah mu. Okay. Mu. Maksudnya anda di sini ada nilainya adalah mu. Mu adalah average. So kalau kita calculate average kat sini, kita akan dapat 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 campurkan dengan 60, 62. 62 bahagikan dengan 5. So 62 you divide by 5, you get 1, 5, 12. So it's around 12, around 12. So mu is around 12. So maksudnya epsilon T, so Y0, YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. Okay. Okay. Now, your mu is equal to 12. So Y1 is equal to mu is equal to 12 plus by epsilon T minus 1. Maknanya epsilon 0. Epsilon 0 is equal to phi 1 epsilon T minus 1, epsilon 0 is equal to 0 multiplied by 0 plus by ET. So ET is equal to epsilon T is equal to, kalau kita formula ni, epsilon T is equal to epsilon 1, of course epsilon 1 is equal to Y1 minus by 12. Okay, Y1 minus by 12 is 10 minus by 12. So is equal to, okay. Ni epsilon 1. Epsilon 2. Epsilon 2, so Y2. Y2 is equal to mu plus by theta 1, epsilon 1 plus by epsilon 2. So epsilon 1 kita ada bersamaan dengan T2. So here become Y2 is 15, mu is equal to 12 plus by theta 1, epsilon 1 is equal to negative 2 plus by epsilon 2. Kita tahu epsilon 2 berapa. So which mean your epsilon 2 is equal to, your epsilon 2 is equal to 15 minus by 12 minus by theta 1 dan multiplied by negative 2. Now, theta 1 kita tahu. So, I will show you how to calculate theta 1. So, let's see, we assume that our theta 1 is equal to 0.5. Let's say, for example, 0.5. Now, this value, I will show you how to estimate. So, katakanlah kita dah estimate value ni, dapatnya nilainya adalah theta 1, 0.5. So, which is 15 minus by 12 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by negative 2 is equal to epsilon 2. So, ini akan memberikan tanda hasil 3 tolak dengan tolak campur 1. So, epsilon 2 is equal to 4. So, epsilon 2 is equal to 4. So, here is equal to 4. Okay. Epsilon 2 is equal to 4. Maknanya bila epsilon 2 is equal to 4, di sini adalah 11 lah 11. Okay, epsilon 3. How to get epsilon 3? Saya ada ni dulu. Now, epsilon, so by definition, YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. So I want to find epsilon 3. So epsilon 3 is Y3 equal to mu is 12. Mu is equal to 12. Campur theta 1 is 0.5. Epsilon T minus 1, maknanya epsilon 2. Epsilon 2 is equal to 4. Multiplied by 4 plus by epsilon 3. So Y3 is equal to 12. Equal to 12 plus by 0.5 multiplied by 4 is 2 plus by epsilon T. So here is 14. So epsilon t is equal to 12 minus by 14, which is negative 2. Negative 2 di sini adalah y hat-nya adalah 10. Okay. Sebab epsilon t is equal to yt minus y hat. Here is 14 lah. 14. Is 14. Now epsilon 3. So macam mana dapat epsilon 3? Epsilon 4. Epsilon 4. So epsilon 4 by definition, yt is equal to mu plus by theta 1 et minus 1. So you want to find epsilon 4. So y4 is equal to 13. Mu is equal to 12 plus by theta 1 is 0.5. Epsilon t minus 1 is negative 2 plus by epsilon 4. So here is 13 equal to 12 minus by 1 because of 0.5 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 1 plus by epsilon 4. So epsilon 4 is equal to 13 minus by 11. So epsilon 4 is equal to 2. So epsilon 4 is equal to 2, and here is 11. Lastly, epsilon 5. So by looking at the definition here, the equation here, yt bersamaan dengan mu plus by theta 1, epsilon t minus 1 plus by epsilon t minus 1 plus by epsilon t. So I want to find epsilon 5. So epsilon 5 is equal to y5 plus by mu plus by theta 1 is 0.5. Epsilon t minus 1 is epsilon 4 is 2 plus by epsilon t. So here is 12. So y5 is equal to, now your y5 is also equal to 12. Plus by 1 plus by epsilon t. So which means epsilon t is equal to negative 1. So here is negative 1 and here is of course is equal to 13. So inilah caranya kita mendapatkan nilai bagi epsilon t. Faham? Okey, saya bagi satu data. Cuba awak carikan epsilon t for ME1. So, katakan our data here is your data here is, your t here is now your t okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So your y here is equal to, let's say 2 4 2 3 4 5 3, 4, 5, 4. Okay. I want you to find x log t. For your model is moving average where y is equal to yt is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon t minus 1 plus by epsilon t. Okay. So andaikan 5, 1, theta 1 is equal to 0.5. So cuba dapatkan epsilon t. Okay, cuba kita buat sama-sama. So, so epsilon T, so kita sebelum kita boleh dapat epsilon T, kita kena dapatkan mu, mu. So here is your y hat T, y hat T. So mu is the average of this one. Okay. So kalau kita campurkan semua ni, kita akan dapat 2, 4, 6 is 8. 8 campur 3, 11. 15, 20, 27. 27 campurkan dengan 5, 32, 36. Ya, saya repeat balik. 2 campur 4 campur 2, 2 plus 4 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus by 3 is 11. 11 by 4 is 15. 15 plus by 5 is 20. Here is 27. 27 plus by 5 is 32. Is 32 plus by 4 is 36. 6 over 10 is equal to 3.6. So in other words, your mean is equal to 3.6. So mean is equal to 3.6. So starting value is your mean is 3.6. Your y hat T is also 3.6. 3.6. Eta is equal to eta, Et minus 1 is equal to 0. Et also equal to 0. So your epsilon T is just a y minus by y. Epsilon y is equal to y minus by y hat T is equal to negative 1.6. Okay. Now for the second one, second one you want to find epsilon 2. So we know that yt is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon t minus 1 plus by et. So we want to find E2 or Et is equal to, in other words, you can put this way, Et is equal to yt minus by mu minus by theta 1 Et minus 1. This is the Et. So E2 is equal to y2 is 4 minus by mu is 3.6 minus by theta 1 is 0.5 and Et minus 1 is negative 1.6. Et minus 1 is maksudnya E1 lah. So you want to find E2 compared with E1. So Et minus plus by multiply by negative 1. Et minus by 1 is equal to negative 1.6. Yes, negative 1.6. So if you solve this one, you get 0.6, 0.4 plus by 0.8. 0.4 plus by 0.8. So which is you get 1.2. So E2 is 1.2. 1.2. Y hat is 1.yt minus by plus by, so maksudnya ialah 1.2 here is 2.8. This is a here is 2.8. Because of 4 minus by 2.8 is 1.2. Okay. E3. So E3 is equal to now your E3, we apply the same formula. Et is equal to y3 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E2. So, okay, now so E3 is equal to Y3 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E2 multiplied by E2. Okay, that's a E3. So in other words, you can put here E3 is equal to Y3 is equal to 2 minus by 12, actually, minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by E2 is 2.8. So 2 minus by 3.6, 2 minus by 3.6 is a negative 1.6. Negative 1.6 minus by 1.4. 1.6 minus by 1.4 is negative 3, isn't it? Negative 3. So the value here is negative 3, which is your y hat t is equal to 5. Huh? 5. Also 2 minus by 5 is negative 3. So E4. Betul ni? Boleh check balik ni? Betul ke? No? Is it correct? Y3 is 2. 2 minus by 3.6 is negative 1.6. Negative 1.6 minus by 1.4. 1.6 minus by negative 1.6 minus by 1.4. 1.4 plus 1.16 is negative 3. So here is 2, 5 minus by 2 is 3. 5, 2 minus by 3. Okay, that is a E3. So then is E4. We apply the same formula here. E4 is equal to Y4 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E3. So Y4 is 3 minus by 3.6 minus by theta 1 is 0.5 multiplied by E3 is equal to 5. So which is we have negative 0.6 minus by 2.5. So negative 3.1. So here is negative 3.1, which is this part is equal to 6 6.1. 6.1. E minus by 6.1 is negative. Okay. Okay, E5. E5, E sub 5 is equal to Yt is E5 is Y5 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E4. So Y5 is 4 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by E4 is 6.1. 6.1. Okay. So 4 minus by 3.6 is equal to 0.4 minus by 6.1 divided by 2 is negative 3.05. Negative 3.05, which we have apa dapat ni? 3 tolak 4.05 0.5, so 5 2.65, negative 2.65. So negative 2.65. So negative 2.65. Okay. Now number here is negative 2.65 is here is 6.65. Okay. Now seterusnya we want to find E6. So E6 is equal to E6 equal to Y6 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E5. So E6 is equal to Y6 is a 5 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5. E5 is negative 2.65. Okay. So V is a 1.4 minus by 2.65. 2.65 divided by 2 is 1.3. 1.32 minus by 1.32. So you will have 1.33 lah. 1.33. We have 2.73. Okay. Actually, 0.07. 0.07 is 0.07, positive 0.07, which is your 0.07, where your Yt here is equal to 4.93, 4.93. Y hat T. So the next is you want to find E7.
Doktor,
Ya.
yang T5 tu rasanya doktor terbalik. Yang negatif 2.65 tu duduk dekat ET.
ET
Negatif 2.65 tu dia terbalik dengan sebelah hari tu.
So here is 2.65 lah. Negative 2.65. Here is 6.65
Betul.
Okay, so ni salah lah
Yang tu kena kira balik.
So E6 E6 is equal to E6 is equal to Y6 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E5. So E6 is equal to Y6. Y6 is equal to 5 minus by mu is 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 6.65. So here is 5 minus by 3.6 is 1.4 minus by 6.35 is divided by 2 is 3.33. 3.33 minus by 3.33. 3.33 minus by, so you have 3.33 minus by 1.40, you have 3.9, 1.93, 1.93. So here is negative 1.93. So which is here is negative 1.93, negative 1.93, negative 1.93, and here become 6.93. Yeah. 6.3. Okay. Now, nombor 7, Y7. Now, Y7, your Y7 is equal to E7. E7 is equal to Y7 minus by mu minus by 0.5 E6. So Y7 is 3 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by negative 1.93. Negative 1.93. So you have negative 0.6 plus by 93. Kalau 94 is 92. 1.93. 1.93 divided by 3. 1.93. So divided by 2 is, here is 9, 18, 13, 6, 0.97 plus by 0.97. 0.97, yeah, negative 6 plus by 0.97 is 0.37. Okay, 0.37. So your ET is 0.37. And here is 2.63 lah. 2.63. Your Y hat is 2.667, so 63. 2.63. Now, then we go to Y8. Y8 is equal to Y8 is E8, as on 8. Y8 minus by mu minus by 0.5 E7. E7. So Y8 is 4 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 0.37. 32 is 16. 17. 16. 6 is 18. 18, 36, 37 is 19. Right? Seven nine, 3.7. 3.7. Okay, now is 8-9. E9. E9. Cuba awak selesaikan E9 dan E10. Cuba dapatkan saya E9, epsilon 9 and epsilon 10. Dapatkan epsilon 9 and epsilon 10. Berapa dapat epsilon 9? Zul Hafiz, epsilon 9 berapa?
Sekejap doktor tengah kira je.
Firdaus, epsilon 9.
Dah kira doktor.
Mana tengah kira lagi? Lambat ni kira. Saya tak pakai kereta pun. Kira pengak itu. Okey, kenapa tinggal 26 orang ni? Tadi ramai. Tadi 33, tinggal 26. Yang mana ni hilang ni? You all plug in terus hilang ni. Tinggal 26 je. Yang lain pergi mana? Pergi pasar ke? Saya akan print kedatangan ni. Maknanya yang lain tu tak hadir lah ya. Baik. Masuk boleh? Tadi hilang. Awak main dengan saya. Ini kira kedatangan hari ni Yang lain kira tak ada Saya letak satu lagi. Ini kedatangan hari ni. Yang lain kira tak ada. Pasal dia hantar nama je dia masalahnya yang masuk je nama, lepas tu dia menghilangkan diri. Sebab saya boleh check kat sini Okay, now apa jawapannya? Oh, sini. Apa jawapannya oh sini? Untuk T9 dan T10. Oh, sini.
Yes, doktor.
E9 dengan E10 apa? What is your E9 and E10? Susah ke benda ni, calculate ni?
Sorry, doktor.
Lai Liyong, what is your E9, E10?
Doktor, E9 saya negatif 3.131, ET adalah negatif 3.1828.
Negative 3.188.
1828.
E10?
Negatif Y9 no, sorry doktor. E9 sama dengan negatif 2.1655.
2.165517 lah.
Ya.
Negative 2.17. E10?
Negatif 3.18.
Okay. What about Y9? Y hat. So Y hat 9 here is
Y9 is 7.17.
7. What about Y10? Y hat 10?
7.18.
18. Okay. So kita check So E9. So E9 is equal to Y8 minus by mu is 3.6.
Doktor,
Ah.
sorry. Doktor lupa nak present ke? Sebab tak nampak.
Tak nampak?
Tak.
So your E9 is Y8 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by E7. So E7, E8. E8 is 0.21. Right not 0.21. So Y8 is equal to 4 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 0.21 is 0.10. 5 kali 2 10 0.10 lah. 0.10. So 4 minus by 3.6 0.11. 4 minus by 3.6 is 1.4. Actually, y9. Y9 is 5. 5 minus by 3.6 is 5 minus by 3.6 is 1.4. 1.4 minus by 0.11. Negative 1. Anyway. Petang lagi. Saya ambil ya. Mama Naim, kenapa lambat sangat Mama Naim? Mama Naim? Mama Naim? Oh, Mama Naim. Mama Naim? Dengar ke? Mama Naim?
Ada.
Kenapa lambat sangat? Ini dah pukul 11 suku lah.
Tak, saya dah masuk pagi tadi. Masa terkeluar data saya habis, saya baru dapat beli internet.
Lain kali kalau nak masuk kelas dia kalau datang awak ni dah lah kelas online bukan bersemuka. Bersemuka nak pergi kelas lah apa ini dekat bilik dekat rumah. Saya tak puas hati lah cara you all ni. Kita bukannya kita kelas bersemuka memanglah ada masalah, you kena cari motor lah, kena cari kereta lah nak datang ke kelas ni hebat lah. Ini kelas online, you berada di mana-mana, you have to make sure ada apa dia orang kata data yang cukup dan sebagainya lah. Make sure lah malam tu make sure ada data. Rugilah ada 1 jam lebih lepas tu hilang, rugi lah. Soalan bila saya keluar soalan, soalan ni berbentuk gini, awak tak dapat jawab besok sebab kita bukan ujian kita bukan lagi online tau. Kita ujian kita face to face. Ujian kita face to face dan exam kita face to face. So kalau dulu ujian online, you all boleh bincang lah. So saya tak dapat nak check kerana face to face saya takut besok grade awak rendah tu. It's because kalau awak tak faham, awak tak boleh buat soalan. Time series ni is quite tough lah. Quite difficult lah. You have to understand apa yang saya ajar. Sebab sebelum saya ajar, saya dah prepare, tadi saya prepare hampir 3 jam untuk nota-nota saya. Dan mengajar 2 jam lah tapi preparation tu lama. Rugi lah. Dan bukan semua orang boleh mengajar time series. So next time datang awal masuk ikut masa dan pastikan anda ada data yang cukup. Okay, now so we go to E9. Now E9 is 5 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.11. So 5 minus by 3.6 is 1.4. 1.4 minus by 0.11 is 1.4.
1.29.
1.29. It's a bukan negative 2.19. Negative 1.29. It's negative 1.29. Here is negative. Bukan negative 1.29. This one is 1.29. So which means this part is 3.71, isn't it? 3.71.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, the next is E10. E10. So your E10 is equal to what? E10 is equal to Y10 minus by mu minus by theta 1 E9. So Y10 is equal to 4 minus by 3.6 because of mu is equal to 3.6 minus by theta 1 is 0.5 multiplied by E9. E9 is negative
0.25.
0.25 minus by E9. E9 what? Negative
Negative 0.5 times 0.65.
0.65. Betul lah.
Yes.
E9 0.65 bukan 1.29.
Hmm. 1.29 doktor. After bahagi tu baru dapat 0.6.
Okay, so 4 minus by 3.6 minus by 0.69 Okay.
65 doktor.
65. So 1.4 minus by 0.65. 1.4 minus by 0.65 what about? 1.4 minus by 0.65. So 1.4.65 minus, so we have 5. So here is 3, 13, 7, 0.75 lah eh. So you have 0.75. Salah ni eh. This is 0.75. And of course, this part is 0.75. Here is 3.25. 3.25. So these are the value that we get. And last one, let's say I want to estimate y hat 11. Y hat 11. Y hat 11. Y hat t. So y hat 11 is equal to, so ataupun I want to estimate y hat 11. I want to estimate y hat 11 is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon 10. That is estimation of y hat 11. So y hat 11 is equal to 12. Mu is equal to 3.6 plus by theta 1 is equal to theta 1 is 0.5 multiplied by E10 0.75. So which is equal to 3.6 plus by 0.5 multiplied by 0.75. So
Doktor, yang E10 tu doktor tu salah kira. Patutnya yang 4 minus 3.6 tu adalah 0.4 tapi doktor terkira 1.4 minus 0.65.
So jawapannya apa?
Patutnya dia akan jadi negative 0.25.
Negative 0.25.
25.
Here is 4.25. Kan?
Yes, Doktor.
So here is 3.6 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by negative 0.25, which is 0.13. So jawapannya adalah 0.13. 3 minus by 0, 3 plus by 3 minus by 0.13. So 6 minus by 60 minus by 13 is equal to 47. 3.47. So y hat here is 3. Okay. Y hat 11 is equal to 3.47. Ini yang kita ambil. Kita selalunya kita estimate terakhir ni hanya satu kita estimate. Kita tak boleh estimate banyak lah. Kita estimate satu. Y hat 11 is equal to 3.47. Okay. Now, saya bagi satu lagi contoh supaya awak dapat faham. So, saya mohon semua buat semua buat, jangan tunggu jawapan dari saya. Semua buat, kita ambil lagi satu contoh sebelum kita proceed ke yang lain. Nanti kita tak faham ni susah. So, now, let's say I have the data here. Saya ada, contohnya saya ada 6 data. Banyak sangat tahu dia, lambat. So, let's say I have here so YT, so T is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. YT is 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4. So I want you to find X T. So where YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1, let's say 0.5, ET minus 1 plus by ET. Okay. Dapatkan epsilon T. Sekarang nanti kita bincang. use all together, we'll have 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12, 20, 26. 26 divided by 6. So 26 divided by 6, you will have
4.33.
4.33, 4.33. So your mu is equal to 4.33. So mu is 4.33. We just manipulate this formula, your epsilon t is equal to yt minus by mu minus by 0.5 epsilon t minus 1. Okay. So kita andaikan epsilon 0 is equal to 0. So your mu is equal to 4.33. Then the first ET is equal to negative 2.33. Okay. So before that we have y hat t here. Y hat t is equal to so y hat t is mu plus by y hat t is equal to, here is equal to mu, y hat t is equal to mu, here is 4.33, and then this is negative 2.33. Ini yang penting, yang initial penting. So kita dapat ini, seterusnya kita mudahlah kerja kita. Okay. Y hat t, y1 kita dapatkan y1 is equal to the mean, y 4.33. So y hat 1 is equal to 4.33. So epsilon is negative 2.33. So then we can get your E2. So your E2 is equal to y2 is 4 minus by 4.33 multiplied by 0.5 minus by 0.5 multiplied by ET minus 1, E1. So negative 2.33. So here is negative 0.33 plus by 1.17, plus by 1.17. Plus by 1.17. 33 plus by 1.17 berapa? Ini? Shelly, Naim, berapa dapat ni?
835 doktor.
Huh?
835.
0.835. 86 eh? 84 eh? 0.4. Betul eh? Yang lain?
Betul.
Betul.
So 4 here is 4 minus by
Doktor,
Hmm.
kalau mu tu ambil 4.3 saja boleh ke? Ataukah kena 2.0?
12 ada. 4 minus by 0.84 is 3.16. Okay. Now number 3. Epsilon 3 is equal to y3. Y3 is equal to 6 minus by 433 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 0.84. So here is 1.67 minus by 42. 0.42. So you will have 2.25. 1.25. So here is 1.25. And then this part is 4.75. Betul eh? 4.9.
Yes.
Okay, next is E4. E4 is Y4, 8 minus by 433 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 1.25. 12 bagi 667 663.63. So yes, 0.63, and here is 3.67 minus by 0.63 is 3.04. 3.04. So 3.04 maksudnya ialah kat sini kita akan dapat
4.96.
4. Now your E5 is a 5 is 2 minus by 433 minus by 0.5 304. Okay, so negative 2.33 minus by 304 is 1.58 minus by 1.52. Okay, so you get 3.85. Negative 3.85. Negative. So negative 3.85, y hat t is equal to 5.85. 5.85. And the last one, E6 is Y6. Y6 is equal to 4 minus 433 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 385. Negative 385. So 0.33 negative 0.33 minus by 85 is 993, negative 1.93. So you get 312 here is negative 2.23. Negative 2.23. And this y hat t is equal to 6.23. Semua dapat tak? Ataupun saya punya pengira silap? Betul
Dapat total.
Betul Betul ke?
Betul.
Betul, Dato'.
Okay, now. Katakan kita nak estimate masa yang ketujuh ataupun hari yang ketujuh. Hari ketujuh. So, y hat t is equal to mu. Hari ketujuh ialah y hat t equal to mu plus by
Doktor, yang E6 tu lain.
Inau over.
Saya dapat 1.5 1.6
1.6. Negatif, positif. Positif.
positif.
Nak kira balik Yang lain sama?
Saya dapat sama macam Hafiza.
Saya ya pun doktor.
Tadi awak kata betul. Tadi awak kata salah. Kita kira balik. Salah lah cakap. Jangan takut nak cakap. Salah betul. E6. E6. So equal to 4 minus by 4.33 minus by 0.5 multiplied by 3.85. Negative 3.85. Okay, 0.33, 4 minus by 4.33 is negative 0.33 plus plus. Negative plus. Itulah saya silap 385 divided by 2 is 1.93. So plus by 1.93. So here is positive 1.63. 1.63 betul Then here is, so here become 3.37.
1.6 je doktor.
1.63, 1.6. Here is 3.4. Kan? 3.4. 3.40. Okay? Betul Yang lain semua sama Now, let's say I want to estimate my yang hari yang ke-7 ataupun minggu yang ke-7. Tak kisahlah. T ni mungkin hari, mungkin minggu, mungkin minit, mungkin bulan Katakan kita andaikan ini minggu yang T kita dah minggu time is week. So we want to find what is the sales the stock price for week 7. Y hat 7. Y hat 7 by applying the formula is mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 epsilon 6. So your mu is 4.33 plus by 0.5 epsilon 6 is 1.6. So in other words, your sales for your Y hat T for week 7, Y hat 7 is equal to 4.33 plus by 0.8. So you will have 1.13. 5.13. So 5. Ini kita punya anggaran kita. The last product here is Y hat 7 is equal to 5.3. Kita tak boleh estimate panjang sangat Kita tak boleh estimate sampai 2-3 lagi So kita estimate selalu ni 1 Satu pun the most 2 lah. Kita tak boleh estimate terlampau panjang Jadi terlampau panjang jadi silap 5.3. So this is basically how you estimate you use what you call MA1 Ini adalah MA1 MA1. MA2 lain pula caranya, MA3 lain pula caranya. So kalau MA2, MA3 and sampai MAQ kita kena gunakan komputer lah. Ini agak tedious kerja. Okay, now so saya katakan tadi kalau anda ada sebelum kita pergi kepada how to estimate theta 1 saya nak tunjukkan apa dia MA. Kalau kata kita MA1 tadi tambah itu. Kalau kita tengok MA1 so the basic model for MA1 is equal to MA1 is katakan saya gunakan YT lah. Tadi dia gunakan R kan, RT. So setengah orang pakai RT. Katakan saya gunakan YT. YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. Ini dikatakan MA1. Ini first order. First order. MA1 is a first order. Kalau second order, kita panggil MA2. Second order. Second order. Second order moving average. Kalau MA3, third order. Third order moving average. So second order, dia punya formula ialah MA2 is YT, masih lagi YT, mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T minus X theta 1 theta 2 epsilon T epsilon T minus 2 plus by epsilon T. This is for the second order. Second order model. Cara dia lain pula nak mengira dia. Dia setiap order tu lain-lain kira dia. Epsilon T minus 2. Kalau third order, YT is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by theta 2 epsilon T minus 2 plus by theta 3 epsilon T minus 3 plus by epsilon T. That is the third order. Kalau Q order, MAQ order, kita ada katakan Q order sampai Q order, aras Q, so is equal to YT equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by theta 2 epsilon T minus 2 plus by theta 3 epsilon T minus 3 plus by dot sampailah K. Theta Q epsilon T minus Q plus by epsilon T. Ini general formula. This is a general formula. This is what I call a general formula for MAQ. Kita ada MQ lagi. Kita tahulah cara menulisnya. Ini adalah secara umum ataupun is a basic model for MA. So MA1, MA2, MA3. Okay, just now I promise you I want to show you how you estimate theta 1. Okay. To estimate theta 1, macam mana nak estimate theta 1? So the basic model MA model just now. MA1, ini MA1, MA2 lain MA1. So the basic model is YT, Y sub T is equal to mu plus by theta 1 epsilon T minus 1 plus by epsilon T. Tadi saya tunjukkan bagaimana nak estimate epsilon T kan. Kita dapat epsilon T dia macam mana kita nak dapat epsilon T. Kita andaikan mean tak ada masalah. Mean is just an average of the data. Theta 1. So I just assume that your theta 1 is equal to 0.5 just now. Ini saya punya andaian. Tapi dia ada cara untuk mengira theta 1. So theta 1, the formula for theta 1 is equal to, tengok formulanya, saya lupa formulanya. Formula for theta 1 is Okay, this is a formula for theta 1. So theta 1 is equal to 1 plus and minus square root of 1 minus 4r square over 2r. So theta 1 is equal to 1 plus and minus 1 over k. Sebenarnya theta 1 ya is a 1. Okay, theta 1 is equal to 1 plus okay. Okay, theta 1 is equal to theta 1 is equal to 1 plus and minus square root of 1 minus 4r square over 2r. So the thing here is this is R1, R sub 1, R sub 1. R sub 1 is equal to the autocorrelation function or ACF for leg 1. ACF is an auto function. Now, in general, auto ACF, autocorrelation function of leg K is equal to autocorrelation function of leg K is equal to RK. RK is equal to the covariance or SK over SO. SK over SO. Okay. SO is a variance. SO is a variance. This is a covariance. And this is a variance. Covariance and variance. Nah, macam mana kita nak jadi covariant? So saya katakan tadi theta 1 is equal to 1 plus and minus this one. Theta 1 is equal to this one. So R1 is equal to S1 over SO. S1 is a covariance for leg 1. Ini SO is a variance. Variance of leg, variance of Y, variance of kalau model kita is a variance of Y lah. Variance of Y. Covariance of leg 1. Now, contohnya kalau saya ada data gini T 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is your Y. Here is Y1. Here is your Y2. Here is your Y3. Here is Y4. And here is Y5. Okay. Tak kisahlah apa value lah. Katakan value Y here is Y ni. The actual value is katakan ini 2. Y1 sama dengan 2. Y2 sama dengan 3. Here is 2. Katakan here is 3. Here is 4. For example. Just example. Kalau kita tulis dalam notation here is Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4 and Y5. Okay. So the real value here is 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Contoh. Okay. Now, so if you want to find S1 is the covariance of leg 1, covariance of leg 1. Covariance of leg 1 maknanya kita akan dapat formula untuk covariance apa dia? Formula untuk covariance adalah, katakan kita ada Y minus by Y bar multiply by X minus by X bar. Ini panggil is a covariance. Y minus by Y bar multiply by X minus by X bar divided by N minus by 1 divided by N minus by 1 or divided by N. Is that it? Divided by N minus by 1. This is the covariance. N minus by 1. Variance of Y, ni covariance. Covariance. It's general formula for covariance. Kalau variance of Y is equal to summation of Y minus by Y bar square over N minus 1. That is a variance of Y. Variance from a sample. Jadi kalau covariance divided by the variance, so S1 is covariant, SO is a variant. This thing divided by the whole thing here, divide. So you can cancel off this part, N minus 1 and N minus 1 you can cancel off. So which means R1 is equal to covariance Y minus by Y bar 1, Y bar, multiply by X minus by X bar, divided by summation of Y minus by Y bar square. These are R1. So ini adalah formula untuk mencari R1. Okay. Ini adalah formula untuk mencari R1. Then once you dapat R1 here, you have to substitute into this formula to get theta 1. So theta 1 is equal to 1 plus I minus square root of 1 minus by 4 R1 square over 2 R1. Then you can get theta 1. Faham? Now, the thing here is that, kenapa tiba-tiba ada X here? Kita pakai Y, tiba-tiba ada X. So, Y di sini maksudnya ialah, because of R1 maknanya is a leg 1. Kita membandingkan data sekarang dengan data yang sebelum ni. Okay. So, maksudnya di sini, this is the current data, and we are comparing with, we are calculating the covariance between the current data with a leg 1. Leg 1 is maksudnya di sini, kalau current data here is YT lah 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now YT minus 1 ni lah kita ada leg 1 leg 1 maknanya kita compare YT minus 1 adalah apa dia? Kita ada YT minus 1. Kalau kita ambil YT minus 1 kita akan ada 4 kita bandingkan dengan 3 kan? 4 kita bandingkan dengan 3, 3 kita bandingkan 2, okey. YT minus 1 is 4, kita bandingkan dengan 3. 3 kita bandingkan dengan 2. 2 dengan 3. Dan 3 dengan 2. This is a YT minus 1. Okay, this is YT minus 1 and here is YT. So YT mana? Maknanya 3 awak pairkan dengan yang sebelum ni. 3 dengan 2 kan? 3 dengan 2, 2 dengan 3, 3 dengan 2, 4 dengan. Maksudnya data ini adalah data YT minus 1. And here is your data YT. Kita tidak boleh mengambil data ni sebab dia tidak boleh, dia di sini tidak ada data. So we just focus on this particular data. Okay. Instead of Y here, you change to YT. YT. And mean here also mean YT. And here is, instead of X here, you change to YT minus 1. And here is Y bar T minus 1. So which means the new formula here, your R1 is equal to summation of YT minus by Y bar T multiplied by Y bar T multiplied by YT minus 1 minus Y bar T minus 1 divided by summation minus by Y bar T square. This is your formula lah. So R1. Maksudnya di sini, this is your YT and here is YT minus 1. Asalnya data ni dari sini kan. Data ni adalah YT data ni YT. YT and we need to have YT minus 1, maksudnya YT minus 1. 3 kita bandingkan dengan 2. 3 yang pertama tak ada, 2 banding dengan tak ada apa, ini tak ada data. So 3 banding dengan 2 ialah sebelumnya ialah 2. 2 sebelumnya adalah 3. 3 sebelumnya adalah 2. 4 sebelumnya adalah 3. So here is your YT minus 1. And of course, this is your YT. Ini tak kira. Okay. So here is your YT and here is YT 1. So first of all, you need to find your Y bar T minus 1 dengan Y bar T and Y bar T minus 1. So Y bar T maksudnya ialah mean for this one. 3 campur 2 campur 3 campur 4 bahagikan dengan 4. Maknanya sini 12 bagi 4 ialah Y bar T is equal to 12 bagi 4 bersamaan dengan 3. Y bar T minus 1 is equal to apa? 3 campur 2 campur 3, 5. 5 campur 5, 10. 10 bagi 4 is 2.5. Y bar T is 2.5. So, the formula here becomes summation of YT minus by 3 multiplied by YT 2.5 divided by summation of YT minus by 3 square. Okay. So, maksudnya sekarang ni awak kena sediakan satu kolom. Awak carikan YT minus 3. Okay, Y3. So, I put here Y3 minus 3. Okay, untuk source yang bawah ni. So, then you square kan. Kalau dia ada square. YT minus 3 square. So, the first one is YT minus 3. 3 tolak 3, kosong. Square kosong. Yang kedua, 2 tolak 3, negatif 1. Negatif 1 square ialah 1. 3 tolak 3, kosong. Kosong square ialah kosong. 4 tolak 3 square. 4 tolak 3, 1. 1 square 1. So this is a yt minus t ataupun yt minus yt bar ataupun yt minus by 3 square. So this is the column here. So the total here is equal to this part, this particular thing, the total here is 2, and this is summation of yt minus by 3 square. So here is equal to, this part is equal to 2. Okay. Okay, the next part is you need to find, let's say I have here, macam ni. Kita habis kelas lewat sikit ni boleh Selepas ni awak ada kelas ke? Boleh ke habis lewat sikit? Dengan izin?
Boleh doktor.
Okay, sorry lah hari ni lewat sikit pasal banyak benda nak tunjuk ni. So selalunya kita habis awal hari ni lewat sikit lah. Jangan marah So you need to find yt minus by 3 then multiply by yt minus 1 minus by 2.5. Okay, this column. Yt minus by 3, the first one tak ada data So the first one kosong, yt minus 3 is equal to 3, the first one is 3 3 tolak 3 kosong, because of your yt is 3, your t 3 tolak 3 kosong, darabkan dengan yt minus 1, 2 tolak 2.5, darabkan negatif 0.5. Jadi jawapannya adalah kosong. Okay. Yang kedua, yt minus 3, 2 tolak 3 negatif 1, darab 3 tolak 2.5, darab 1.5, 0.5. Kita dapat negatif 0.5. Faham? Yang ketiga, ialah 3 tolak 3 kosong darab 2 tolak 2.5 negatif 0.5. Itu jawapannya kosong. Dan yang terakhir ialah 4 tolak 3 1 darab 3 tolak 2.5 0.5. So you have 0.5. Okay, ini nombor 2 lah. Nombor 2-nya adalah apa? Negatif 1 darab yt adalah nombor 2, yt adalah 2 tolak 3 negatif 1. This one adalah 3 tolak 2.5, kita dapat 0.5 negatif 0.5. This one akhir sekali 4 tolak 3 1 darab 3 tolak 0.5 dapat 0.5. So the sum here is equal to what? The total here is equal to 0, isn't it? Summation of yt minus yt minus by 3 multiplied by yt minus 1 minus by 2.5 is equal to 0. So which means here is equal to, your R1 here is equal to 0 over 2 is equal to 0. Okay, R1 is equal to 0. Then you substitute dalam formula ni. Jadi kalau substitute dalam formula ni is Tak ada jawapan lah tak ada jawapan. So kalau you substitute dalam formulanya, your theta 1 is undefined undefined. Because of 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to infinity, 2 multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. So a value 1 over 0 is undefined. Theta 1 is undefined. It's quite difficult to get theta. Nah, nanti saya akan bagi satu contoh yang lain pula untuk mendapatkan theta 1. Tapi basically, this is the way how, because the data here ada masalah sikit. This is a basic way, ataupun this is the procedure of finding your theta 1. Kebetulan kita punya the numerator here is equal to 0. So your R1 is equal to 0. Bila you substitute 0 here, you tak boleh dapat value lah. Okay. Tapi tak apa, mungkin ada silap di mana-mana. So what I want to explain here is that, so R1 is equal to, R1 is the covariance of the current data with the covariance of current data and the previous data, whereas your SO is the variance for the current data, variance for YT and YT. So and by solving this one, you will get your R1. Once you get your R1, you substitute dalam sini, you akan dapat theta 1. So theta 1 ni kita anggarkan theta 1 0.5. Tak apa. Nanti saya akan bagi satu contoh yang lain pula untuk kelas akan datang, bagaimana kita mengira 0.5 ni. Ini ada something wrong yang calculation kita ni, kita sampai kita dapat nilainya kosong, mungkin ada sesuatu yang tak kena di sini. Okay. Kita akan cubalah, kita akan tengok lagi data yang lain. Ada yang kemungkinan data ni ada kesilapan pengiraan dan sebagainya, sehinggalah kita tidak dapat jawapan yang betul. Sebab kalau kita kira sini, y bar t is equal to 3, correct. So here is 10 divided by 4 is 2.5, correct. 2.5. Saya rasa silap di sini lah. Sebenarnya dia silap di rasa saya ini bukan y bar t. Saya rasa ini y bar dia. Y bar. Ini y bar t minus 1, this is a y bar t. Tak salah saya lah. Ada kesilapan di sini mungkin. Kalau kita letak kat sini y bar t, mungkin dia betul. Tapi tak apa, saya akan check pada formula ni. Takut ada silap formula. Then kita akan jumpa lagi lah untuk ni. Untuk minggu depan kita akan bincang ini sajalah, how to find the theta 1 ni. Okay, I think that's all for today. Basically you tahu lah formula ni. Nanti saya akan betulkan formula ni. So basically this what we have learned today. Tutup rakaman. Okay, dapatkan pengiran yang betul lah. Mungkin saya silakan.